Hey there, Mark. This is Ashley. How are you? This is the video I was talking about, and in this video, I'm just going to be showing you a few different things that you can do to better your overall rankings in Google and really maximize your traffic online, ultimately beating out your competitors online and start pulling in their traffic. I'm going to try and keep this video nice and short. I don't want to waste either of our time. If you do have any questions or you want to just talk, reach out. I'm here. I'd love to talk some more. And yeah, with that being said, let's just jump right in. The first thing that I want to start with is your current website. You don't have a bad looking website. I will say that I would recommend, it just needs a little revamp, get it a little bit more up to date, a little bit more uniform, more user friendly, display some videos and some pictures of your work. You guys do beautiful work, and I'd like to see a mashed up video as your header. Yeah, I'd like to see like a nice, cool revamp for your logo. There's some things that would really make your website pop. Now, I like how you have your phone number right up at the top. I like how you have all of your tabs, your free estimate. This makes your site just that much more user friendly compared to others. Because when it comes to your website, you have to cater it to your customers, meaning when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll and dig just to figure out what products you offer, what services you offer, and to see if you even come to their area. That is a tip that I would suggest, is to have a locations tab. I seen down at the bottom that you go to all these locations, and I would definitely suggest having a locations tab up here, just to make it that more user friendly. And look, say for Jacksonville, we create a location page out in Jacksonville, put in some keywords for that, and you start ranking out in Jacksonville, start getting some clients from there, start getting some traffic from there. The opportunities are endless, and we're open to whatever. So that would be a little tip there. I would suggest to have this to be a click to call and have them, all over. Just makes it that much more user friendly, that much more appealing to the customer. You have a few different type of customers you have to be able to cater to, and that's people who just want to call you, or people who don't want to talk on the phone, or people who just want to look at your website and look at your work. So scrolling through on your homepage, though, the first thing that I did notice is that you're lacking content. When I talk about content, it's everything that I have highlighted. Now, Google likes to see right around 1,500 words of content. There's a few different reasons for that. First of all, if you don't have enough content, then Google is not able to decipher what your business is about. Therefore, they can't rank you in Google accordingly. And second of all, if you don't have enough content, then we're not able to fit in those keywords that you want to be found for, and then you'll get flagged for keyword stuffing. You'll basically be blacklisted, and we do not want that to happen. There's strategic ways of doing this stuff. We don't expect you guys to know how to do this. You guys are business owners. That's what we specialize in. But yes, there are strategic ways of placing the keywords, so you don't get flagged, because you do not want that to happen. So that would be my first tip, is to definitely go and get some more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Because look, if I want to be found for roofers in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is getting a lot of traffic and a lot of search volume, I would place that as a header. I'd place that somewhere in my description, and I might even save a picture as that. Now, like I said, I searched roofers in Charlotte, North Carolina, and these guys from the organic section are your competitors, and I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. Guy Roofing. They don't have that bad of a website. It is, a little bit more up to date, and they have all of their social media listed, their phone number. The video I was talking about, this is very popular now. And yeah, if we scroll through, they do have more content than you, but the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that 1,500 word marking that Google likes to see. So that's good for you because if you were to go and get that 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword rich content, you'd already be beating these guys out. Where'd they go? These guys out, and as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google for you a little bit. As you can see, the first visible thing is Google Guaranteed Ads, and I'm a personal fan of these. A lot of other people are personal fans of these as well, just because Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. The conversion rate is pretty high for these, and that's good for you because you're only getting charged for calls. And most of the time, as I'm sure you know, when people are calling, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than just filling out a form. Also, the local ads, I'm not too big of a fan of those just because you get charged per click and they can become very costly. Whatever ad it is to begin with, you have to set them up perfectly. There's a lot of research that goes into it. There's a lot of keyword research that goes into it, but I'm a personal fan of these. But moving on down to the next visible section, the GMB. Getting in here requires having citations. What I would do if I were in your shoes, if first of all you don't have a GMB, that's no big deal. We can create one for you. They have to be set up perfectly. But if you already have one, then what I would suggest is finding out how many citations that these guys have. So if these guys have, let's just say 150 citations, I'd list myself in those on top of like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, whether it's from the GMB, the organic, you're going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to get above them, right? So that'd be my suggestion for there, is to go and get some more, more powerful citations and list yourself in those. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's just your business's name, address, and phone number. They don't even have their phone number listed. Phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. So moving on down to this last section of Google, which directly deals with your website, the organic section. And getting in here requires having backlinks. Now, you don't want just any old backlink pointing back to you. You want the most relevant backlink pointing at you, and that's for the most effectiveness. Now, as I'm sure you know, the reason I reached out was because you're not ranking on this first page of Google, and this is where you need to be so you start getting some more traffic. Now, this is your competitors just for this one keyword search. If I were to type in, roofing in Jacksonville, North Carolina, you could have completely different competitors. So we need to beat out your competition for all the keyword searches that you want to be found for all across Google, and we need to get you on that first page all across Google for all keyword searches. I hope that makes sense. So yes, to get you in this area, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect, and we do that by coming to a paid resource I pay monthly for. We see your stats compared to your competitors. Right now I have your stats up. Now, we see currently you have 298 backlinks. Out of those 298, only 125 of them are do follow, which are the ones that actually matter. You're currently being found for 456 organic keywords, and you're currently getting 153 organic traffic. Now, if we come over to your competitor site, we can see that they are having some work done to their site. They do have, looks like an SEO company running their website. But they don't let these numbers scare you. They are beatable with time. So if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the position that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So what I'd do is I'd go and I'd get these backlinks that are currently pointing at Guy Roofing, and I'd get them pointing at you. Now look, once you beat them in content, you beat them in backlinks, you take this spot that they're currently in and you start seeing some of that traffic that they're currently being read at, which they're currently being read at right around 2.3 thousand per month. That's a per month number. And that's just where they're being read at right now. So if we go to their organic keywords, this is what they are being found for. Now, if we just look up at roofing company Charlotte, North Carolina, 150 people are typing that in Google monthly. And out of those 150 people, 60 of them are directly going to their website. Now, let's say you were to land 20 of these 60. And let's say you get $1,000 per job. Right there is $20,000 off just one keyword. That's one keyword alone. Roofing companies, Charlotte, North Carolina. 57 people going directly to their site. Roofing jobs, 78. Siding installation, 101 people going to their site. Roofing Charlotte, North Carolina, 45 people. I hope you can see, just how much traffic you guys truly are missing out on. First of all, by not having these keywords, but second of all, not ranking for these keywords. Because look, it's not as simple as just taking these keywords and putting it in your content. You need to have that power and that backing behind those keywords. Just like with your website, you could have a beautiful website, but if you don't have that backbone, that power, that SEO that gives you the power to rank in Google, then you're just going to have a beautiful website on page 20 of Google, and you're not going to get any traffic from there. So you have to have that power and that backing behind it all. And I hope you can see, just how valuable it truly can be for you. But yeah, that's all I have for you right now. Look, I'd love to talk some more. Reach out. There's a lot of business to be made, and it's just not going to happen being on the second, third, fourth, fifth page of Google. I have the means, the tools, and the knowledge to get you in the positions that you need to be, to start pulling in some more traffic and that you deserve to be. You guys do beautiful work. You guys have great reviews. So reach out. I'd love to talk some more, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, Mark.